Ever pondered about how investors manage risk or speculate on future price movements? Well, a large part of that strategy involves the use of financial instruments known as derivatives. Derivatives, by definition, are financial instruments which derive their value from an underlying asset or group of assets. These can be used as a protective shield against risk, to speculate on the roller coaster of future price movements, or simply to gain exposure to a specific asset class. Let's delve into the three most common types of derivatives: futures contracts, options contracts, and swaps. Imagine futures contracts as agreements to buy or sell an asset at a predetermined price on a future date. They are traded on exchanges and offer investors a way to hedge against risk or speculate on future price movements. Think of a farmer who uses a futures contract to lock in a price for their crops before they are harvested to protect themselves from a potential decline in crop prices. Next, we have options contracts. These give the holder the privilege, but not the obligation, to buy or sell an asset at a predetermined price on or before a specific date. Like futures, options contracts are traded on exchanges and are used by investors to guard against risk or speculate on future price movements. For instance, a hedge fund manager might use an option contract to bet on a decline in the stock market. If the market does decline, they stand to make a profit. Finally, we have swaps, private agreements between two parties to exchange cash flows based on an underlying asset or benchmark. Swaps are used by investors for hedging against risk, speculating on future price movements, or gaining exposure to a particular asset class. A bank, for instance, might use a swap to exchange interest rate risk on a loan with another bank, thereby managing its risk exposure. While derivatives can be complex and carry risks, they can also serve as invaluable tools for investors. However, it's crucial to understand the risks involved before diving into the world of derivatives. In essence, derivatives are a significant part of the global financial system. They provide investors with the tools to hedge against risk, speculate on future price movements, and gain exposure to a diverse range of asset classes. So, the next time you wonder how investors manage risk or speculate on future price movements, remember the role of derivatives in shaping these strategies.